Fate at last claimed Toki and Ryuga. And now, Rao was poised to conquer the world they had left behind. It was then that suddenly, the last of the Nanto Masters rose up to challenge him. This final master shunned the cruel might of Rao the Conqueror, choosing instead to side with Kenshiro, who shouldered such a heavy burden of sorrow. The 5 chariot guardians, at their master's command, moved to protect Kenshiro and stop Rao. With the power of the elements, wind, clouds, fire, mountains, and water. Already one of them was quickly approaching Kenshiro. Floating through this desolate world, little did Kenshiro know that he was at the center of everything.
The last Nanto general has chosen me. But why?
The last miserable remnant of the Nanto. Your star will soon be drenched in tears.
Chapter 13. A Guiding Light.
Hi guys, Jersey Boy here with another Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage commentary. Aw yeah. We got some chapter 13 up in this house, and we're just gonna continue the story. I think I have one more chapter after this one before we're completely done with Kenshiro's story. And I believe the next character is Toki. So he actually has the shortest storyline in the whole game, very short. So a quick overview of the last mission. We beat Ryuga, and he's a pretty sweet fucking character. I like his combos. Well, from the combos he actually used on me, he was pretty cool. Him and Shu from the Nanto Suichoken, I think they're pretty cool. I want to use them in Ken's Rage 2. I really hope they're in Ken's Rage 2. So we're about to get this shit started, boy. I think this mission and next mission we fight Rao both times. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But oh, we're about to have some manly shit come up here in a second. Hold on.
Any who stand in my way shall feel the fury of my fists.
You stand in my way, shall feel the fury of my fists. What a fucking boss, like always. And it looks like I got little punks following me here. Look at that little baby general or something, I don't know. They're not really following me though. But that's what I missed about the Dynasty Warrior games, having your own military fight for you and stuff, and they're able to push areas without your help, or they're able to get destroyed by traps. Because they'll be like, we're gonna win this battle, and then they'll run in, and all of a sudden all these rocks will come down and kill everybody, and then it's like, oh shit. And I thought that was pretty fucking cool. This game, it doesn't have that really for Legend mode, because Legend mode is somewhat, it's following the anime, and the anime, there wasn't really wars like that, like 1,000 guys beating up another 1,000 guys. It wasn't really like that at all. This game is somewhat following how the anime went. I say somewhat because, at some points you had other characters with you that would actually, fight well. But then again, this is easy mode, so I don't have those characters to fight well with me. They just run around, hit one guy, and then they stop, and you end up killing everybody. But if you want, like in this game, if you want to have like militaries and stuff beating up each other, like, a Dynasty Warriors feeling, then you definitely want to play Dream Mode on this game. Dream Mode gives you that Dynasty Warriors feeling, and I mean, it's still Ken's Rage, you know, it's still a storyline here. There's like a little hidden storylines, not hidden, but there's a little storyline in Dream Mode for every character. Even characters that are not playable in Legend Mode, like Jaggy, Shin, you can't play as Shin, Thouser, or Souther. Who else is out there, man? There's a bunch of characters. I mean, pretty much, I don't even really care about most of them, to be honest. Like, the only ones I really like playing as is Shin and Thouser, that's about it. And, I mean, Kenshiro has a really good mob ability. Like, for Dream Mode, that Heavenly Destruction, that thing murders, like, everybody. If you get them on, like, a big ball, it's just, they just get scraped. But the thing is about Thouser, like, he's OP, man. Like, this guy, his level 1 signature move sucks everybody into like one little ball and he just blows them all up. Like, if you're a little bit, you know, if you're some distance away, he'll suck you into the damage radius and just murder you. And so yeah, guys, I hope you guys had a great New Year's. How'd you guys spend your New Year's? I spent it with my girlfriend, and we were just watching movies and anime and stuff, and we were just having a good time. And it's weird, man, because like you know you'll have your windows open and you'll hear people outside and stuff. And they're like getting all loud and shit. They're like, yeah, New Year's, blah 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 blah. Anyway, but these New Year's people outside, they're getting loud and stuff like at 10:30. It's not even 11 yet. It's like 10:30, between 10:30 and 11, and they're getting all loud and shit. And I'm like, oh man, when 12 hits, these people are gonna go nuts. And you wanna know what happens when 12 hits? I don't hear a fucking noise outside. I don't hear anything. Everyone's going wild at 10:30, and I guess they made their New Year's noise at that time so they could just go to bed now, or go to bed at that time so they don't have to be up for the 12 thing. And I was like, really? Like, the whole night, from like 8 p.m. on forward, people are outside, you know, blowing up fireworks, all sorts of shit. And, you know, just shit is just blowing up out there, you know, not blowing up, but, you know, there's a bunch of fireworks, all sorts of shit, people just blowing those little fucking party whistles or whatever they are, like you blow into them and they roll out or something. It's like a piece of paper, sort of. I don't know how to describe it, but if you ever done like a little New Year's party, you'll know what it is. I mean, well, not necessarily. I mean, people do different kind of shit around the world, so. Right here, I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and my screen is shaking. And it's shaking because if you mess up on a rock, if you stay on it too long, it just breaks. And I'm like, really, dude? Really? I don't even really get that good of a chance to get up there. So there's another path up here I can take, and I'm like, dude, I hope I don't have to take this path. And I don't understand how a human being like me can break these rocks. Am I that fucking heavy in this game? Look at this. Everything just breaks when you jump on it. I'm trying to figure out what to fucking do here. And I'm glad the mission isn't based on me doing this. Because look at that. The rock broke. I didn't even do shit. I stepped on it for 1 second. So pretty much they want you to do this part fucking perfect. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna climb and get the fuck out of here, because this is dumb. I don't know if I don't really like stuff like that it's, you know, you get like one chance to do it. I mean, what happens if you fail? Oh, look at these guys knocking me off, man. Fucking archers. I fucking hate those guys. But oh, I went up the wrong way, because now these rocks are gonna drop me. Son of a bitch, man. Right, this part I was just like, fuck, man, this game fucking hates me right now. But you know what? Eventually I kill all these fucking little bitches and then I go right back up there, so how'd you guys pass your New Year's? Did you guys have a party? Did you go to a friend's house? Did you get fucking wasted? I hope none of you guys got in any fucking trouble, alright? Stay out of fucking trouble, seriously. You don't need none of that shit on your record. It's really not worth the trouble, man. Getting in trouble is really not worth it, to be honest with you. It's just pretty fucking dumb. Especially with how strict people are nowadays, like the law and shit. Like you could, oh my god, one of those, oh man. You know what, I think I just say fuck it and I just run through the poison here because I have max health. And I'm like, dude, look at this. My jump didn't really work, so I ended up falling. Well, that's the best I've ever done. And I was like, you know what, dude, fuck it, just keep going. Hi-ya! And then I kick all the way to the end. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Fuck that. My health I didn't even lose that much health, so who cares? You know?
Right into my trap.
But I mean, did any of you guys call up some family you normally don't speak to? I ended up sending out like a mass text, but the people that are really close to me, I'm gonna end up calling them today. I mean, if you're really not that close to me, I'm just gonna send you a text, you know, Happy New Year, whatever. But people I'm close to, I'm gonna be giving calls and stuff to later today. I mean, you know, I'd go to their house if I could, but pretty much my whole family's in New Jersey, New York, and I live in Miami, so I wish I could go up there as much as I wanted to, but I mean, when you're in school and shit, you can't really just, you know, skip out on school every fucking time you feel like going on a vacation or something. You know, going to Jersey's not even, New York, that's not even a vacation, because I'm not going over there to sightsee. I'm going over to see family, and my family, they don't live in a nice area. That's not a vacation. It's like torturing yourself. But I mean, that's how some people see it. I mean, when you're born and raised there, it's not torture. It's normal. You're normal. It's normal. You know, it's normal to you. If you're raised there, it doesn't bother you. But some other motherfucker comes around and they're like, yo, what the fuck is this? You grew up there? Holy shit. That area's fucking that shit is retarded. It's like, I don't know, not a lot of people are very familiar with bad areas. I mean, a lot of people are, but I don't know, a lot of the people I've been running into, like on the internet, a lot of people here in Miami and Florida, they're like, what? Wait, what? I don't know, like, their definition of a thug or a ghetto or a hood is so different from what mine is. Like, I mean, like over here in Miami, they think, you know, oh, some people, you know, this is where the high school is. This is a ghetto ass high school. There's always fights. I mean, I think every high school has fucking fights. You can't say so every high school is ghetto or something. Don't make no fucking sense to me. But like over here, they got this high school over here called Jackson Senior High, Miami Jackson Senior High, and they think that's a ghetto high school. High school's a fucking joke. And they're calling it a ghetto high school because of the area or whatever. And it's not, man. The area looks fucking nice, okay? Compared to where I was at, the area's fucking nice. If you want to see a real ghetto, a real hood, why don't you go to fucking Iraq? Alright, they got it worse than anybody here in the States does. I don't care what you got to say about, oh, we the most gangster this, we the most gangster that. No, shut the fuck up. I mean, Iraq, they ain't got, you know, the gangsters motherfuckers, but that is the ghetto over there. That is the hood over there. Those motherfuckers, They don't give a fuck if you kill a motherfucker over there. They're not gonna arrest you. It's not the States, bro. Over there, it's a whole nother fucking breed of animal over there, and a whole nother breed of people, man. If you think your block is the fucking, you know, the toughest spot around, then yeah, think again, motherfucker. You gotta travel around the world before you could think that your shit is the hardest block around. You gotta... I mean, from right now, from personal experience, right now, I think, you know, the Middle East, Iraq, Afghanistan, I think that's the ghetto over there. That's the real ghetto. We don't have a ghetto like that. And in comparison to them, we live fucking great. We live like kings over here. Our ghettos live like kings compared to them. So, but you know, that's just my personal opinion right now until I travel around the world a little more. Because I've been to Germany. I thought things were really nice over there. It's really calm, in my opinion, the area I was in. I've been to Germany. I've been around the States a little bit, not too much. The military is really what moved me around the States, you know. Been to Kentucky, been to Montana, Mississippi, Missouri, North Carolina, Chicago. I've been to a few states. But, do I really remember all the things I saw there? Not really. You know, I went to the States. I got to meet a whole bunch of different people, a lot of different attitudes. I think that's fucking cool, you know, getting to meet a lot of different people and stuff, hearing different opinions on things. People from different areas have completely different opinions from the people that live in your area. Because, you know, they're raised differently, you know. It's, you know, this dude's from Chicago, so, you know, he knows how Chicago life is. And, you know, I'm from Jersey. I know how Jersey life is. Well, in Patterson, anyway. I don't know about other places. I know about Patterson, Newark. Very little about Jersey City. I've been there like 2-3 times. And, you know, that everyone has different flavors about shit. You know, they got different attitudes, different opinions. And it's nice to hear different opinions, you know. Don't be that faggot and just, you know, no offense to fags, but don't be a faggot and bash people for their opinions. Bashing people for their opinions is just showing how ignorant you are. Like, what, you don't want to accept what they're saying or something? You think only your words are true? No, that's, you know, that's wrong. That's incorrect. That just shows your level of intelligence right there. It's like, like they're trying to tell you how life is for them, and you're like, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It's worse where I live. Well, I mean, how can you tell if it's really worse where you live unless you go there? You know, I'm only speaking from personal experience. Like, over here in Florida, I don't know, my personal opinion, I don't think a ghetto or a hood exists here, because I lived in a much worse place, and I've seen, you know, their little ghetto slash hood, what they think it is here. Like, Overtown? Like in Miami, anyway. Like, they got some thing called, what, Overtown, or Plant City. Fucking, Alapata. I've been to all those places. It's fucking beautiful. Alright? These places look nice as fuck, and the people are friendly as fuck, alright? You could say they're assholes if you want, but you haven't met an asshole till you go on to Patterson, alright? Them motherfuckers are fucking slugs. They'll fucking... People up there, they'll do anything. They'll do anything to get a quick fucking dollar off your ass, man. Anything, literally. You'd have to see it for yourself, man. My opinion just ain't enough. Motherfuckers over there will rob you in broad daylight in downtown in front of a fucking 100 people, 1,000 people. They don't even give a fuck. And you know what? The cops, they don't even do shit. They'll come by 30 minutes later. Oh, you got robbed? Damn. What happened? Oh, well, a dude pulled out a gun in front of, you know, he pulled out a gun in broad daylight in front of all these people, and nobody did shit. Everybody's just walking by like shit is normal. And you know what? That shit happens. You getting stuck up. Motherfuckers don't give a shit. It's all about, you know, people. When you live in an area like that, it's all about, you know, survival of the fittest type shit. It's alright, you're getting stuck up good. So that means I could walk through here and motherfuckers won't fuck with me right now. Because they're fucking with you. This, you know, that's just an example, alright? I'm not using that as a, you know, what really happened. Even though that really did happen to my cousin. He got stuck up in downtown one time in broad daylight in front of a ton of people. Nobody did a damn thing. But, I mean, that's just how shit is over there. And if you go walking around by yourself at night, you're asking for fucking trouble. You're asking for it. Something's gonna happen. Something will happen. There is no chances. Something will happen. Like if you're walking home like at 9, 10 o'clock, that's okay. Whatever, that's not too bad. That's still pretty early. But if you're going home by yourself 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, then right there, that's when all the fucking fiends come out. All the fucking, and then they always grouped up and shit. They got all, they want to rob everybody type shit. It's dumb as fuck. And the police over there are fucking garbage, man. They don't really do much. They really don't. Well, from my personal experience, they don't do much. I don't really see them do a lot. What I do see them do is they laugh. They laugh at motherfuckers that get robbed and shit. And they don't even really try at their job, from my personal experience. It's fucking, you know, that's just how shit is, you know. If it's a bad area, cops just don't give a fuck. They're expecting bad shit to happen. They're like, yeah, you know, who gives a fuck, man? You got robbed, who gives a shit? Because, you know what? Crime over there, up north in general, is just so common. So it's like cops are like, they're trying to like prioritize the worst crimes over the little crimes. Like over here in Florida, your house gets robbed and they're gonna try to handle that shit, you know, as soon as possible. They don't have that many crimes going on here. I mean, I'm studying criminal justice, and my professor, you know, she said she was with Coral Gables for 20 years, and she never really had to deal with much anything. She said, like, serious things don't really happen here. She said it herself. If you want to look for real crimes, you want to look for actions, you better go up north, you know, New Jersey, New York. You better take your ass up there if you want to be a super cop or some shit, or if you want to find some real stories to talk about, or some real shit going on. Like, you gotta go to some, you know, you gotta go to New York, you gotta go to Jersey, you gotta go to Cali, because that's, you know, places that have big populations, like New York and Cali. The bigger the population, the way more higher the crime rate is. So, if you're really looking for trouble, you gotta go to them big towns, man. Like little places, like what, like places with small populations, man. The crime rate is so much lower there because almost everybody fucking knows each other. And then when you go to places with big populations, it's like, well, shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers here. We're not gonna be able to narrow it down easily here with so many people living here. And I mean, statistically proven, places with larger populations have more crime. But I mean, my professor said it herself. She said, hey, I never really had to deal with any serious crimes here, you know, thank God, you know. And you know what? That's cool that she never had to. I'm glad she never had to. You know, that's a good thing. You know, that just says that Miami. Well, you know, she was a Coral Gables police officer. That just tells me that Coral Gables / Miami is a pretty good area. Then it's not, you know, compared to other places, it's a pretty good calm area. You don't have to worry about that much crime. But that doesn't mean crime doesn't happen. Crime happens everywhere. Every day crime's happening. No matter where you go, there's crime. Some people are, you know, they're doing crimes without even knowing. Because, you know, some laws, we do have some fucking very stupid laws. You could probably look it up online, how some states have like ridiculous laws, and you're gonna laugh at some of them. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I know I read some really stupid fucking laws. But you could probably just Google that, stupid laws in America, and it'll probably tell you what state has that retarded law. No offense to retards, but when I use the term retard, it's not you know, talking about handicapped people. I'm talking about stupidity. So if you take offense to that, well, too fucking bad. I just explained to myself. So anyway, crimes happen everywhere, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter where you live, there's crime there. It's just some crimes, well, most crimes go unnoticed, you know? Like, little things that no one even knows is a crime go unnoticed because nobody knows about them. And police officers, they could do something about it. Like, if you think police officers are dickheads, you know, wait till they start, you know, giving you tickets and trying to arrest you for super small things that you thought you couldn't get arrested for. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I was crossing the street. Yeah, well, you were jaywalking. Jaywalking? Motherfucker, this is a busy street. It's the only street I could cross to get to my house. He's like, yeah, well, too bad. You better cross the street at some other intersection before you come over here or something. Some stupid shit like that. And that's when you know when a cop is a real asshole, when they're literally slapping a ticket on you or trying to arrest you for every little thing you do. I mean, if you want to get technical, right now police officers are very lenient because people break laws all the fucking time. Every time I cross a street, you could say I'm jaywalking, so I'm pretty much always breaking laws because over here in Florida, these fucking cars, they don't stop any fucking way. They're like, hey, motherfucker, you want to get hit? Like, they don't even give a shit. They got you playing like Miss Pac-Man and shit. They got you trying to zigzag around fucking cars and little boxes so you can fucking get away from the cars. I guess the cars are ghosts, and it's like they're almost fucking chasing you. Shit's ridiculous. But I mean, that's just my opinion on places I've been to. I mean, there's still a lot of places in this world I've never been to, so right now my opinion stands. Iraq, Afghanistan is, that right there is the most ghetto hood place I've ever been to. You know, it's the most ghetto place I've ever been to. They don't really have thugs there. I mean, you can't be like, hey, are you a thug or something? Like, hey, these guys look like thugs. They're not gonna respond to that. They're like, they barely know English. So, but right now, as of right now, Afghanistan is the most ghetto place I've been to, and that's gonna be my opinion until, you know, I travel around and see other places. I mean, every place has a ghetto, some sort of ghetto. Every country, every state has some sort of form of ghetto, but when you travel around the world, if you're used to living there, you don't see it as a ghetto, you see it as your home. You're like, yeah, this is my fucking block right here, man. But once you travel around, that's when you see everything. You're like, oh shit. Shit's different over here. Like, these motherfuckers are more hardcore than where I'm from, or... Damn, those guys, what the hell happened there? That Fudo guy, man, what the fuck? Do something, dude. When you fight me, you kick my ass. Faggot, get to work. Damn, that dude hit me with some crazy shit. But yeah. I mean, tell me about how your area is like. What's it like where you live, You live in a nice place. I know a lot of people. Oh, look at that move. I love that move. They just smacked everybody there. But yeah, tell me about how it is in your area. How it is in your town, your city, your state. What's your opinion on it? Do you think it's a bad area? You think it's a good area? Everyone has different opinions about every area they live in, so... I think Miami's a great place. You know, it's a great place to live. I think the people are a little bit slow here. I don't know, I think it's, you know, I just feel like they're a little slow catching on to shit. Especially my sarcasm. They're real slow catching on to the sarcasm. They're real quick to get offended. And that's, you know, very similar to the people on the internet. People on the internet, they'd rather it's like they always feel like they're getting attacked. It's like you would rather feel like you're getting attacked than look for a positive thing the person's telling you. And it's like, well, you know, just, I don't know, it's like people always, it's like they look for drama. That's what I feel like here. I feel like people here look for drama. They look for the negativity in your words. If you say something nice like hey, good morning, man, then they'll be like, why you gotta say it in that tone? And I'm like, what do you mean I said good morning? They're like, you said good morning, but in like a mean kind of way. And I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't saying shit in a mean way. I'm talking like me. This is how I fucking talk. That's my attitude. It's my fucking... And it's cause, you know, you're not from there. They're not really used to how your attitude is. They're not used to your habits. They're not used to your slang. Like, I came over here when I was 17. I was in 2005. I moved over here when I was 17 years old, and everybody thought I was a fucking troublemaker. Everybody thought I was some fucking, I don't know, some fucking ganguero. It's like a little, you know. Everybody thought I was a fucking troublemaker, pretty much. And you know what? I was a fucking smartass to everybody. I was like, man, what the fuck is this? Because up north, you know, well, where I'm from, you be a smartass. That's a normal thing. Everybody's a smartass up there. Well, you know, all the people I met were smartasses. And you get used to chilling with smartasses. You joke with smartasses. You make smartass comments toward each other. The shit is funny. And then I come over here, and I'm just being myself. I'm like, shit, you know, because that's the person I molded into growing up. With the, you know, with the type of people I was around growing up as a kid. So, you know, if you're hanging out with a certain group of people, or that ends up becoming your personality overall, you know. I mean, my grandfather, I got all my morals, all my positive stuff, everything good about me I got from my grandfather. He's my father figure. He raised me. But if I got any negatives about me, you know, that's just a crowd of people I hung around with. And up there, you know, it's whatever. This is normal. It's no big fucking deal up there. But I came over here, and well, when I was up north, I went to Eastside High School. So that's, if you guys, any of you guys live in Patterson or Jersey, New York, whatever, if you're familiar with the streets, it's on Park Ave and Market Street. But I mean, it's normal up there. And I moved over here to Miami, and I went to a high school called Felix Varela Senior High. And I don't know, it was just a whole different fucking, my first week in the school, I got teachers trying to suspend me and shit. They're like, yo, what the hell is this guy saying? This guy's a troublemaker, he's talking shit to everybody. Well, they didn't say I was talking shit, but you know, that's just what I'm saying. They were like, oh, he's being very disrespectful to the students. He's, you know, he's using some weird form of slang or something. Like, I felt like I went from the hood to like a rich area, and everybody just bitches at you for everything. And I don't know, it's just weird. It's because no one likes to, you know your story or nothing. They just like to judge. And that's, you know, that's majority of this people just like to judge. Whoever's watching this video, you're probably judging me right now. Like, who knows? I could give 3 shits if you're judging me, to be honest. So, just saying. But people in this day and age, everyone, not even this day and age, everyone in general likes to judge. You could say you've never judged anybody, you're lying. You've judged someone before. If you haven't judged someone recently, you've done it in the past. But some people like to say, oh, I don't like to talk about the past. Well, I mean, if you don't like to talk about the past, if people don't like to talk about the past, then you know what, I don't want to fucking study history anymore. I don't even like the class. How about that shit? I don't want to study about the fucking past. Get that shit out of here. I want to know about the future, baby. But you know what? They always say, if you want to know about the future, you should study the past. You should study what they known back then. And I think that's the same thing for just people in general. how are you going to become a better person unless you overcome the past? I mean, you're always saying, you know, I don't like to live in the past, you know, I want to live in the future, I want to live in this, I want to live in that. But you have to accept what happened in the past to become stronger and prepare yourself for the future. That's my opinion. You could disagree with it, I don't care, I don't give a fuck. It's my opinion, I'm sticking to it. If you want to disagree, you got your opinion, drop it in the comments. Go for it, man. I'm all ears. I'm not going to tell anyone, no, don't fucking comment. No, don't talk about that shit. Talk about whatever you want. It's fucking YouTube. Who gives a shit? It's the internet. I'm probably not gonna meet, what, 99% of you motherfuckers anyway. There's only a handful of people here that I actually know outside of the internet that I actually chilled with, or I actually would chill with. And I mean, you know, that's just my opinion on the matter. You have to overcome the past to become stronger for the future. If you're just hiding that shit from the past, you know, trying to keep it tucked away, then, you know, eventually it's going to bite you in the ass later in life. It's going to come back, and it's going to come back even worse than last time. Like a good example, let's say you meet someone and you don't like them, okay? This is fucking normal for everybody, but a lot of people are scared to tell people they don't like them. They want to have a good image, they want to look good, they want to look cool, they want to have more friends. So they're like, oh, let me change my personality to like this dude. Uh-oh.
The time has come for you to return to the heavens.
Kenshiro, you know you cannot defeat me. Start weeping, Kenshiro. Your beloved.
Okay, to continue, I was talking about... Okay, a lot of people like to change who they are so they can try to meet new friends or keep new friends. Get away from the chicken! Bitch, I fucking grabbed it and my health was pretty much full. Whatever. But, I mean, people, I don't know, in general, they don't like telling other people, you know, their opinion. They like to hide it and talk behind their back about it. And I don't know, it's just weird, you know, like if I know someone for who they are and then I see them talking to someone else and they're different, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Why are you acting weird as fuck? And I mean, you know, sometimes you act different around other people, because when you're closer to other people, you act more down to earth, you act cooler, you know. Well, cooler, I mean, that's just personal preference. You think they're cooler, but when you're around certain people, you have this attitude, and then it's like, you know, it depends who you're closer with. You know, I've been going through the whole game with that, and it still gets me.
Think again. His aura, it's flowing. I know that stance. Toki, you... Hokuto, Gozo! But that's... Ray's style. But his body has already been torn to pieces twice. Such sadness in his eyes. No, could it be? The ultimate Hokuto Shinken technique. Muso Tensei.
Fucking cool right there. Damn, this video's almost done? Fuck, I need to hurry up. Alright, so You meet someone, you don't like them, that's fucking normal, like I said before. And you know, you want to make more friends. Most people want to make more friends. There's not that many people that admit to being a little emo crybaby bitch. No offense to any emo crybaby bitches out there, but not a lot of people will admit that they rather be a little crybaby or something. They want to be liked by everyone, so they're like, you know, I'll just deal with this guy for right now and be his friend or whatever. And that's just another thing, you know. It's you should never be afraid to be yourself, ever. Never be afraid to be yourself, even if people hate you. Who gives a shit? That's what a lot of YouTube is right now. It's a lot of people trying to be your friend, and then they're like, oh yeah, man, you're cool, I like this, I like that, let's do this, let's do that, blah 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 blah. Then at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about you, man. They're just, you know, they're trying to up their views. It's all about views on YouTube and money and partnerships. No one does shit for entertainment. I don't have a partnership. I don't have anything. This is all for entertainment. This is all fun for me. I just do this for shits and giggles. And you know what? I might have to continue this on another video, maybe. I'm not sure, but if this commentary interested you in any way, we can continue it on another one. Anyway, this video is coming to an end. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna let you guys watch what's left of this, because I believe it's a bunch of videos. And I'll catch you guys later, man. I'll let you guys watch the rest of this. I think it's videos, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. See you guys.
Master Kenshiro, look out!
Damn you! Yuria! The fortunes favor me! It is clear. The heavens desire my victory after all. Yeah!